To thee I sing, bright regions of the heavens. Welcome to my show. It's Friday night, first virtual show since May. And I know there are people doing a billion different things this beautiful autumn time. Not expecting a giant audience, but I'm expecting generous tips. Because I have a show planned for you. This is the first song of tonight's show. This is the first song of tonight's show. I wrote it last week, so you're unlikely to know. The first song of tonight's show. It happens to be in my favorite key. It happens to be in my favorite key. If you're dying to know what that is, it's in C. This is the first song of tonight's show. Hope you're ready for more of the same. From the ridiculous to the inane. Musical worms trying to squirm into your brain. Now I think it's time for some la-la-la-las. I think it's time for some la-la-la-las. It'll sound like something from the Wizard of Oz, but I think it's time for some la-la-la-las. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. This is the first song of tonight's show. Hope you're ready for more of the same. From the ridiculous to the inane. Musical worms dying to squirm into your brain. This is the first song of tonight's show. This is the first song of tonight's show. I wrote it last week, so it's unlikely you'll know. The first song of tonight's show. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is the first song of tonight's show. Thank you so much. That song is called the first song of tonight's show. Second song is for Kelly in Raleigh, North Carolina. Every morning when I look into the mirror, I see living proof of all my wasted years. I sing this little song. It helps me to be strong. And all those suicidal feelings drift away. All the way to Raleigh, North Carolina, let me hear you say, I am wonderful. I'm so wonderful. I'm a breathtaking view, a dream that's come true. It's true. I am wonderful. I'm not going to tell you about the week I had last week. I played for a group. I will not mention who they were. A private engagement. For the first time ever, I played a song called The Party's Just Begun. And I asked everyone to say, yeah! Complete silence. Then I asked them to sing, I'll be good to you, I'll be good to you. Complete silence. Yeah, that get me down? No. I forged ahead to play tribute to the 80s. And I sang, na 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 na. Complete silence. For an hour. It's just an hour. And that's why I can sing this verse. Sometimes when I go to work, I just want to die. 'Cause it's boring, seems pointless. Sometimes I don't know why. why I go on with this grind, why I haven't lost my mind, why I just don't buy a little aeroplane and fly. Let me hear you say, I am wonderful. I'm so wonderful. I'm spectacular. I'm marvelous. And I'm cool. I am wonderful. Merely wonderful. I'm the 4th of July, a wide open sky, a blue. I am wonderful. I'm the nearest thing to perfection that mankind has ever known. I'm the top of the food chain. If they made a movie of my life, I'd be played by Ryan Reynolds. If they made a TV show of my life, I'd be played by either Glenn Howerton, Charlie Day, Rob McElhenney, or Danny DeVito. Oh yes, I. Am wonderful. Thank you so much. And if you're out there watching, thank you. And I would like to take this opportunity to formally invite everybody to a show that I'm doing on January 3rd. That's a lot of advance notice. It's the last part of the documentary they're making about me. And I'm going to do what's called a curated show, like a VH1 Storytellers with audio visuals. And I think I'm going to do, the theme is the story behind the songs. Some of the songs that I think are really good and how I wrote them. So you are invited to Shank Hall in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, January 3rd. Look ahead for future things. And you might get interviewed for the documentary. Am I right? So I'm going through all my old songs to see which ones changed me. And I came upon 4 songs from the past that I played once per song, just one time. I played them once and I listened to them and I said to myself, why did I just play this song once? So tonight, I'm going to do those 4 songs and make it 2 times. On a night like this, anything can happen. We can get away from the day-to-day that we're trapped in. We can start the car, hit the gas, and disappear. And get far away from here. On a night like this, we must rise to the occasion. Do something wild without too much persuasion. Can you hear temptation whisper in your ear? Let's get far away from here. Far away from here. Well, I've heard the grass is greener, and I hope a change of scenery will be good for me and you. So come on, come on, come on. Why are you waiting? We're wasting precious time hesitating. No regrets, no second thoughts or fear. When we're far away from here, let's get far away from here. Now I played that song 2 times. This one I played 100 times, 500 times. But Cheryl up there on the lake can't get enough. Can't get enough of. I like your big porno hair and your French style fingernails, your dress with all the zippers and your coat with all the tails. I like your big porno hair and your overdone eyeliner. I have had no finer memories. I like your big porno hair and your high heel fuck-me pumps. How you line up all the losers and you shoot them down like chumps. I like your big porno hair, the gold chain around your ankle, all the glitter and the spangles and the memories. Sexy cigarette hack. You're so pretty when you're upright, and you're pretty on your back. I like your big porno hair and the rhinestones on your pockets, the human blood in your locket, and the memories. The human blood in your locket and the memories. One more time. Once again, I got some nice requests from BJ and Mike Kukulka down there in Northern Illinois. This is the one I decided to sing because it's in the same key as the last song. Well, the kids are playing in an old refrigerator, your face down on the floor. Grandma's with her skinhead friends and Grandpa's blind and driving. And I can't get the toast out of here. I can't get it out. I can't get the toast out of here. But if I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. Well, the kids are playing with a pack of matches and a pile of oily rags. You're lying down on the operating table from carrying scissors while running. I can't get the toast out of here. I can't get it out. I can't get the toast out of here. But if I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, look out now, look out. I call that my deliberate guitar solo. But listen, All the kids are dropping out of junior high school and you're drinking beer through a straw. Grandpa's plotting to kill the president. Grandma's with her pimp. Thank you. Me, I'm waiting for the next big bang to blow everything to bits. We all get together on Christmas Day and sing joy to the world. We all get together on Christmas Day and sing joy to the world. I can't get the toast out of here. I can't get it out. I can't get the toast out of here. But if I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. If I had a fork, then I could get the toast out of here. Let me hear you say yeah. 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 Kakalka. Kakalka. I said, ooh, what? That's right. Ooh. Thank you, BJ and Mike. Thank you. I would like to do another song that I've only performed one time. And it's amazing because I was listening to this song, I didn't recognize the title, and I realized that it's got probably one of the finest first lines of any song I ever made up. I'm thinking that I might join the priesthood, live a life of prayer. But any attempt to tame this beast might be a tragic error, a bad thing to do. 'Cause I got it bad for you. I got it bad for you. I got it bad. I got it bad. I got it bad for you. Every fiber of my being is lustily inflamed. With no education that I'm seeing, you might feel the same, but I hope you do. 'Cause I got it bad for you. I got it bad for you. I got it bad. I got it bad. I got it bad for you. There's tingling in my extremities, my heart a song. I'm tuning in and turning out. I've forgiven all my enemies, told them I was wrong, and I'm tuning in and turning on. Thinking that I might join the Navy, sail away to sea, write you a letter saying maybe that's the last you'll hear from me, but that's not true. 'Cause I got it bad for you. Yeah, I got it bad for you. I got it bad. I got it bad. I got it bad for you. 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 Na 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 na. I got it bad for you. Boris. I'm expecting all the people in the garage, and there are quite a few of them tonight. Quite a few attractive people in the garage tonight. I'm expecting them to help me sing this song. Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? Learn it. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn? Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? A guy comes up and he says, Buongiorno. The next thing you know, you're starring in a porno film. And you know what happens next. Miss PG-13 is Miss Triple X. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn? Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? That is so good. I'm doing it again, Boris. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn? Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? A guy comes up and almost takes you hostage. The next thing you know, you're a European prostitute. Sometimes you're just too sweet. You trust everybody that you meet. Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? And now I will ask the garage to sing the chorus. 1, 2, 3, go! So beautiful, so beautiful. I just can't stand those wolves you run with. Your troubles would be over if you'd only come with me. I've said it all before. I will love you forever and evermore. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn? Which way is up? Which way is down? Which is your ass? Which is a hole in the ground? Will you ever learn? 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 What? Oh, that was as fancy a version as I've ever played of that one. This next one I played a few times, but not many, maybe 4 or 5. It's just I would listen to it. I thought, once again, good first verse. She was smoking a cig and sipping on a ginger ale on the 15th of July, 1995. She wore a cherry red scarf that she bought at a sidewalk sale on the 15th of July, 1995. It rained all morning long, and then the sun peeked through the clouds, and the clouds drifted away. It was a perfect summer day. We only talked for a little while, waiting for the bus on the 15th of July, 1995. all the stars lined up, but not for us. It was the 15th of July, 1995, and it rained all morning long, and then the sun peeked through the clouds, and the clouds drifted away. It was a perfect Saturday. Now whenever I feel like this, I think of her and the 15th of July, 1995. When I think about all the things that never were, the 15th of July, 1995, the 15th of July. The 15th of July. I don't know if this song really fits into the theme, but when the Whistlers request something for the Bosmans, and I know them all because I have talked to them many times at Dirty Nellies and Palatine. They are amazing people. Always smells a little bit like weed when you're around them. But it is Illinois, perfectly legal. So Whistlers, I don't know if this is a message to you, to the Bosmans, but there was an English guy with 2 last names in the cubicle next to me. He was a snotty English guy with a tweed overcoat and an air of superiority. I said, we bailed out your ass in World War II. If not for us, you can bet that you would not be raising your whiny voice. You'd be goose-stepping, baby, and sprechen Sie Deutsch. He was a thankless bastard. Yes, he was. He was a thankless bastard. Just because. A couple days went by and I came upon a guy who was choking on a piece of meat. Well, I grabbed his chest and I gave it a squeeze. He spit the meat at my feet. Well, I saved his life, but I broke his rib. I stood there proud in my lobster bib. He was nice at first, then he changed his tune. He said, you'll be hearing from a lawyer soon. What was he? He was a thankless bastard. Don't know why. He was a thankless bastard. I should have let him die. And everybody sang la 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 la. Oh, 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 oh. La 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 la. Right. Now I've sung my songs, and I've sung them pretty well, and I've sung them straight from my heart. And I stand up here exposed to the world, waiting for applause to start. So what in hell is wrong with you whistlers? You're not doing what you're supposed to do, Bosmans. I haven't heard a peep out of you yet. If this is all the thanks I get, you're all thankless bastards. Yes, you are. You're all thankless bastards. So far, we're all thankless bastards. Sometimes are we not? We're all thankless bastards. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Thanks a lot. That could be the finest interpretation of that song that I've done. I only missed one chord because I was fucking around, you know what I mean? Had I not been messing around, that's not going to win me the Nobel Peace Prize. That's not going to win me the Nobel Prize for playing your own songs like you wrote them. And I think those Norwegians or the Swedes, I don't know who gives that award away. What are you looking at my set sheet for, you, Shannon? What? It's on there. I don't wear my orange and black pants to not celebrate a little. I know I'm doing this show again next week when it's closer to Halloween. Let me take a drink. I know that Doug Anderson's like, oh, where's the drinking word? Blah, 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 blah. I'm drinking a, yeah, that's a good one. I'm drinking, yeah, the drinking word is circumcision. Because, you know, they give you one little thing of baby Tylenol. That'll do it. That'll do it. We live, ladies and gentlemen, we lived in pretty fucked up times. Am I right or am I right? Who's in charge? You look at the people in charge, it's like, woo, woo. That's exactly what I do every morning. Woo. But now I'm drinking blood. Acetaminophen, ladies and gentlemen. Listen how well I can say that word. It's all good, nothing bad, all good, bad, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's delicious. It's blut. Okay, listen to this. My friend Jamie, wife of Paul Jones, or Paul Jones, his husband of Jamie now, she got her judicial confirmation to be a judge. Yeah. So Paul said, I only can think of one song that you have that has anything to do with the law. And it's another one of the ones I only played one time. But Paul knows my oeuvre quite well. But that's not good enough for me. So Jamie, I wrote a song for you. All rise for Judge Jamie out in Boston town. All rise for Judge Jamie. She's bringing that gavel down. All rise for Judge Jamie. It's time to celebrate. She's next in line and she's looking fine and she's ready to adjudicate. So stop badgering the witness. Your objection is sustained. She'll find you in contempt unless you're Paul and Shane. So all rise for Judge Jamie out in Boston town. All rise for Judge Jamie. She's gonna bring the gavel down. All rise for Judge Jamie. She's gonna bring the gavel down. Listen, Paul, doesn't mean I'm not playing your song. Song I performed once. Another song that has a couple of really lines like, did I write that? Listen. I used to have the strangest dream. Every night the same one. I'd come upon a quivering mess and in the end became one. You're the one responsible. You're the root of all my evil. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. Your vacant stare, disheveled hair, your air of desperation, your changing moods and attitudes, your maniacal elation. Heaven's raining down on me. It almost seems medieval. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. And the cops will come and throw your ass in jail. The judge will take one look at you and throw the whole damn book at you. I used to have a quiet life, you could say idyllic, untroubled as a troubled owl in English and Cyrillic. Oh, come on, you guys. Then you came down from outer space and caused all this upheaval. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. Whatever it is you're doing to me, it ought to be illegal. Yes, you ought to be against the law. You ought to be against the law. You ought to be against the law. Thank you. That was for you, Paul, but mostly for Jamie, because I kind of like her more than you, but I'm not picking favorites. And I do know that one of my favorites is a woman who lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, the culture capital of the United States. It's April. No, it's October. It's April who lives in Las Vegas. Thank you, Polly. And I'm singing this for you, April. Why do you have to be so serious, curious, and mysterious? Why do you have to be so serious all of the time? Why do you have to be so serious, curious, and mysterious? Why do you have to be so serious? Everything's fine, fine, fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why do you have to be so obvious? Obviously obvious. Why do you have to be so obvious? Right down the line. Why do you have to be so obvious? Obviously obvious. Why do you have to be so obvious? Everything's fine, fine, fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why do you have to be so? Why do you have to be so? Why do you have to? Why do you have to? Why do you have to be so? Why do you have to be so glorious, gloriously notorious? Why do you have to be so glorious, but oh so unkind? Why do you have to be so glamorous, glamorously unamorous? Why do you have to be so glamorous? Everything's fine, fine, fine. Everything's 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 fine. Fine. Why do you have to be so serious, curious, and mysterious? Why do you have to be so serious? Everything's fine, fine, fine. Thank you, April. Another song discovered in my search of my own material. I really like the first verse. I'm smoking cigarettes, North Carolina ones. I'm wearing my new shoes, Italian designer ones. I'm doing monologues, just not vagina ones. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. I'm sharing a cab with Jesus and Napoleon. I got a feather in my hat like a Tyrolean. I'm running with the horde like a Mongolian. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Tossing and turning all through the night, I got a feeling something ain't right. It seems so real, it seems so real, seems so real. I can't believe I'm kicking a can. I'm a Canadian, I'm building an ark. I'm an Arcadian, I'm topping the bill at the Palladium. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Tossing and turning all through the night, I got a feeling something ain't right. Seems so real, seems so real, seems so real. I can't believe I'm floating in the sky. Just like the butterflies, I'm doing things that I would not do otherwise. You look into my eyes and you say, you're not like other guys. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. So real. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. So real. Sometimes my dreams seem so real. Thank you. Next week, by the way, BTW, I will be doing some excerpts from the Vagina Monologues in my show, along with excerpts from Gilbert and Sullivan's HMS Pinafore, because I went to see that last night at UWM. I'm called Little Buttercup, dear Little Buttercup. Yeah. Thank you. That'll be next week. So much to look forward to. And let's thank some of the people who've already donated for tonight's show. That's Michael Falk. Thank you, Michael. That's Jan and Doug Thompson in San Diego, California. Billy Berger from up north. Susan Brungraber, who is in Michigan right now, buying a new dog. It's a beagle. Do you know that beagles can smell a sandwich you had in your backpack 2 weeks earlier? Yeah, they're an amazing dog. And Michelle Kreider, who's sitting a mere 10 feet away from me. Should I thank Steve, too, even though the donation was solely in your name? Where's that? Did we find the sign? Oh, there's the sign right there. I need to make some money tonight because, wow, you can donate if you want. I don't charge, you know what I mean? Especially when we have sneaky people looking at my set cards, coming around in the garage, coming around to see what's on the set cards. Because all she wants to hear is the same song Derek Mosier requested. It is October after all. And when you hear this, that's your cue to let out a blood-curdling scream. Garage. That sucked. I was like, oh. That was a big old yawn. There's a rat on the stairs of Auntie Purple's house. There's 100 dead canaries at Auntie Purple's house. There's a head in the stove that she picked up off the road. There's a lot to see at Auntie Purple's house. There's a noose in the attic at Auntie Purple's house, and you'll always feel ecstatic at Auntie Purple's house. She will serve little pies filled with real human eyes. There's some scary things at Auntie Purple's house. And her garden, it grows so beautifully, but only Auntie Purple knows who's buried in the flower bed. Uncle Red. There's big black pots without lids at Auntie Purple's house, and Egyptian pyramid at Auntie Purple's house. There's a cat from Siam sleeping in a pentagram. There's some scary things at Auntie Purple's house. Where do all the goblins go? Auntie Purple's house. How about Edgar Allan Poe? Auntie Purple's house. There's a ghost and a geen. There's a ghost and a ghoul living in the vestibule. There's a lot to see at Auntie Purple's house. There's a hole in the screen, probably made by Ed Gein. There's a lot to see at Auntie Purple's house. It's unusual at Auntie Purple's house. There's some scary things at Auntie Purple's house. He trick-or-treated at Auntie Purple's house, 'cause there's scary things at Auntie Purple's house. Oh, my little pretty. Now I got a nice donation, a nice mention from a woman named Leela Johnstone. Okay, it's got an E in the end. What do I do with it? Johnstone. Which is like if Pete's younger brother got really wasted. Hey, look, Johnstone. She has sent a bunch of my songs to something called the Humanist Society. And here's a funny thing. While researching my past, I used to introduce a certain part of my show. I used to say, if you are here for an evening of Christian folk music, you are shit out of luck. But if you are here for an evening of humanist folk music, listen to this. There is no polio anymore. Science, who shoves smallpox to the floor? Science, when diseases come your way, you get down on your knees and pray. My reliance is on science. And your opinion's not a fact, like science. In the end, it all comes back to science. Maybe you believe in ghosts and in random Facebook posts. I'm in compliance with science. Science gathers up the evidence, makes a learned conclusion. You try to squeeze the facts to fit a foregone conclusion. Instead of years of research, experiment and study, you just believe in something you heard someone tell somebody. But we're not living in a cave. Why? Science. Each advance mankind has made, how'd we do it? Science. So I really don't know why you continue to deny. Do you really want to die in defiance of science? In defiance of science. In defiance of science. That's right, no Christian folk music tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth song that I only played one time. And there's a good reason why I never played this song another time. Like tomorrow at my show, I'm not going to tell you where it is. They wouldn't dig this one. But listen, you think there's a reason for everything that happens. Master plan sent down from up above. But maybe your wizard is just a man behind a curtain. 'Cause the only thing for certain is nothing is for certain. You think there's a paradise awaiting you tomorrow. Your destiny is out of your control. But when tomorrow comes, I'm so afraid you will be hurting. 'Cause nothing is for certain. Nothing is for certain. You think you're something special in the big guy's eyes, but you share your DNA with hamsters, chimps, and butterflies. Surprise, surprise! You think I'm too cynical 'cause I'm a non-believer, but I believe one thing is always true. And it's not the existential crap with which I'm always flirting. There's nothing, the only thing for certain. Nothing is for certain. 'Cause the only thing for certain is nothing is for certain. Only thing for certain is that I love you. It ends up as a love song, okay? But what the hell? And then, as part of the theme, we got Karen here tonight. Karen, who never gets a chair down. This is another one. This is another. What you got to do is subscribe to Pat McCurdy Live from the Den. Become one of the fantastic subscribers. Costs nothing, but this is the kind of song I sing every Wednesday. You can watch me on YouTube. I'd rather have a sad life than be married to a trad wife in her frilly floral dresses and her Bible study hair. I would rather have a bad life than be married to a trad wife who wakes up in perfect makeup and sees demons everywhere. Demons everywhere. Have you noticed that a lot of people who are in charge of this country have really strong belief in demons and monsters and evil? I'm scared, but listen to this. I would rather raise complete fools than have my children homeschooled and to have a bunch of weirdos running around my home. I would rather hear them cursing than to hear them Bible versing. I would rather set them free to go wherever they may roam. And I'm gonna be okay. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day, no matter what you say. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day. It won't happen anyway. It won't happen anyway. So I'm gonna be okay. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day. I guess we all missed the rapture here in the garage. You know, the rapture preppers said you have to put your hands in the air and relax your legs. All day, a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, I was like this with really relaxed legs. And guess what? Not one damn thing happened because of this. I would rather sleep on Sunday, 'cause brother, that's the one day I can get a decent shut-eye and not wake up in a rage. I don't have many days to burn, son. Spiritual journeys to return from. And there's not much to learn from the wisdom of the Iron Age. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day, no matter what you say. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day, doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna be okay. Yes, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not afraid of Judgment Day. Thank you, Leela Johnstone. Leela. I met her in a club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like Coca-Cola. Ellie Leela. Let me have a drink of blood. See to my fin. And a circumcision to you, too. Sean and Danny Closey watch this show almost every time. I saw them this summer in Delafield. But speaking of summer, did you have a great summer? Because I met so many absolutely amazing people this summer. And a few bastards as well. No, I didn't meet anybody. I met all nice people. But listen to this. Na 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 na. You can do it. Oh, yeah, you can't play. I could sing it. I can do any cover song I want. But I don't want to do a cover song because now the only song Sean and Danny seem to request is very serious and takes a lot of effort. Last night I I was seriously drinking and I spent a long time sitting and thinking out loud. I don't know why. I talked so big, but I felt so little. I dropped my fig leaf there in the middle of a crowd. I don't know why. Almost everyone could see that there was something wrong with me. I rest my head on a vibrating bed in a Motel 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. Elephants fly, the big pyramid crumbles, big girls cry, the runner never stumbles, no, nor do I. Tough guys dance on a make-believe ballroom, always on Sunday. I just want to call you home. I don't know why. I don't know what else I can do. This always starts and ends with you. I stepped into a Greyhound station with a great big head full of fear and frustration. I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. Last night I was seriously drunk and I slithered and I slipped and I fell and I sunk to my knees. I don't know why. I woke up when somebody whispered, don't be afraid, life's full of little mysteries. And big goodbye. I don't know what else I can do. This always starts and ends with you. I left my heart in a city by the river, and I hope against hope you might deliver my soul. I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. Oh no, I don't know why. Oh no, I don't know why. Don't know why. Thank you, Garage. Well, another birthday came and went. Polly's birthday came and went as well. And I'm still 35 years older than Polly. But it's not time to say goodbye. I've got lots of things to do before I die. Lots of moves I'd like to try. Accusations accusations to deny. It's not time to say farewell or to contemplate eternity in hell. Some folks think, there go I, but it's not time to say goodbye. Has the sun begun to set? Not on me, no, not yet. Has the lights gone to fade? Well, that's all right, I'm not afraid, 'cause it's not time to say so long. I've got lots of things to do before I'm gone. Time to sing a whole lot of songs. Time to right a few more wrongs. It's not time to say goodbye. Has the rain put out the fire? Has my warranty expired? Will the fog soon descend? No, it's not over. It's not the end. It's not time to say goodbye. I've got lots of things to do before I die. Lots of moves I'd like to try, but it's not time to say goodbye. Accusations to deny, but it's not time to say goodbye. We're still here in the garage. I guess that's why it's not time to say goodbye. No, it's not time yet. The Walsh family and Casson, Minnesota. The Walsh family. This one's for you. This one will certainly be in my Shank Hall show on January 3rd. Pat McCurdy behind the music. I'll tell everybody about the wild nights I spent with Motley Crue. It's going to be so cool. Maybe I'll get some of the Motley Crue guys to do like testimonial interview things, and we'll show those on the screen. But I will say this. I've already have part of the show planned out. The first 15 minutes of the show are going to cover the first 25 years of my career. I'm going to give it a little short shift. But this song, I guess I could say, honestly, I think it's one of the best ones I ever wrote. Every dream I have is broken. Every bubble has been burst. Every ray of hope is faded. And things can't get much worse. But this time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Hey! You know, Joe Hip, who's usually here, had to work tonight. Brian Murphy, my manager, he just doesn't love me anymore. The mistress of alcohol went out to dinner with her work friends. Those are all people who might be counted on to help me sing this time next year. Do any of the new people in the garage have the balls to come up here and stand over there and sing this song with me? Anybody in this garage have the nuts? Well, the rain came down in buckets for 39 days and nights. The next day the sun was shining. I guess we'll be all right. But this time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Air guitar! Got to clear away the cobwebs that completely cover me. Find a brand new way of living and a change of scenery. But this time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Jump in, and I'll float. I'm on a float. Away. You guys stay here right now. Stay here. Listen, what have we learned tonight? We learned that you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pat McCurdy Live from the 10th. You learned that I'm shit at playing Christian folk music. We learned that on January 3rd, I'm going to do my last part of my documentary, so please reserve the time now. And we also, I guess, learn every single night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brad Diamond. Please welcome Polly, who shares the same birthday as me. We got Michelle Kreider. We got Shannon Bright Diamond. Shannon Leggings Diamond. I guess we always learn that St. Paul in his letter to the Ephesians said, it came to me upon a midnight clear. Steve, he said, I finished writing all of my gospel. Now all I seem to want is sex and beer. Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I did not come here to praise Caesar. I came here for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like around here. Are you dancing at home? Leela, come on. George Washington, he never crossed the Delaware. There was no midnight ride for Paul Revere. Ben Franklin never discovered electricity. He was too busy looking for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here, around here. Now Charles Dickens gave us great expectations. Shakespeare gave us Hamlet and King Lear. Dostoevsky gave us Crime and Punishment. Who the hell is gonna give us sex and beer? Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Now, from the city to the suburbs to the country, from the southern to the northern hemisphere, they're holding a tremendous referendum, and everybody's choosing sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Because they could take away our pride and our dignity. They could use up all our blood and sweat and tears. They could take away our names and give us numbers. Just pick one. 69. Thank you. You filled in admirably for the mistress of alcohol. But they will never take away our sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. All right, you guys, you're on. Sing it. What do we like in my garage? We like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. Venmo, PayPal. Let's hear from my cast tonight. Let's hear them. I will see you next Friday night, live from my garage. Yeah!